Don't Die is the brand new movie that's hitting theaters this upcoming Friday. The film is directed by Gore Verbinski. It's his first film since 2016's A Cure for Wellness. He's also directed films like The Lone Ranger, Rango, and the first three Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The film stars Sam Rockwell as a man from the future. He travels back in time because he lives in a post-apocalyptic future in which AI and really technology has taken over the world. 50% of the population is gone, and he is going back to fix that dooming future. So he travels back to this Norm's Diner in Los Angeles, California, assembles a resistance team to go on a journey to help save the future. On that team, you have Ingrid, played by Haley Lou Richardson, who is someone who is struggling because her boyfriend left her for technology. You have two high school teachers played by Michael Pena and Zazie Beetz, who are dealing with struggling with kids, battling with their online addiction at school, as well as Juno Temple, who is Susan, someone who is the mother of a son who sadly died during a school shooting. The movie itself is 2 hours and 14 minutes long and is rated R. Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new review here, Max Talks Movies. My name is Max Zinneberg. Talking good luck, have fun, don't die. So if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, so notified when my videos hit the channel. I do movie, TV show reviews, out of theater reactions, box office breakdown shows, award season videos. I do it all. So please subscribe. It really means the world to me, and ring that bell. Comment down below. Are you excited to check out Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die? Is it playing near you? Or just one of those movies coming out this weekend that for some reason isn't playing in an area near you? Love to hear your thoughts down in the comments. And also, guys, please hit that thumbs up button. So I saw this movie a couple days early at an exclusive Dolby screening here in my area. I'm here in Philadelphia. It's only early screening here. So I was very excited for the movie because I like Gore Verbinski, but I knew nothing about the movie coming in. And while I told you guys about the premise and the plot, that's just an inch of what's really going on in this movie. This, for me, is one of the most original, innovative movies that I have seen in a really long time. Because on the page, this movie has a very similar plot line to Terminator. And I think this movie is blending a lot of different elements of dark comedy and drama. It feels like everything all at once. Sometimes it feels like the Terminator. Sometimes it feels like a Tim Robinson comedy. This is definitely a dark comedy with sci-fi action. It's kind of all of those things blended in one. And the reason why I really love this movie is it blends a lot of different themes, but it's also talking and speaking a lot about particular messages. This is a very satirical movie because this movie takes place in a not so distant future. It feels like 20, 30 years from now. And the reason why this movie works is because that near distant couple decade future feels very scary real. Feels like a real thing that could happen in the world. Not that 50% of the population could die due to AI, but the fact that kids are on their phones, the way we normalize just horrific things in our country and in our world. And this movie is tackling all of those ideas, and I think it does it in a really good way. And I also want to clarify something I said in my Out of Theater reaction. I was saying they handle things such as AI, doom scrolling, school shootings, sometimes very serious, sometimes for jokes. And what I mean by that is it's not making light or making fun of school shootings or AI and people losing their jobs. Like, it's not making fun of any of those things. It's really putting a lens and a mirror back to our society and make us look how stupid we are, how we just normalize, for example, school shootings. Like, feels like some happen all the time and we just move on with our lives. No one makes a big deal out of it. It's an expectation now in society that it just happens. And this movie obviously ranches it up to 11, where it's so normalized in this distant future that it makes it like a dark comedy. It's not trying to poke fun or make fun of people who have died or any of those things. It's just showing you how society really treats such horrific things. I think this movie does a really good job of that. I was laughing pretty much throughout the entire film. It's helped by a really charismatic Sam Rockwell, who I'm not trying to compare it to because it has nothing to do with Pirates of the Caribbean, but the same way for Gore Verbinski, how Johnny Depp in that first Pirates was surrounded by a really good ensemble, but he's the very much charismatic, out there, standout character in that first Pirates movie. That's the same way here. The ensemble itself is very good, but it's Sam Rockwell who really pops as his outlandish, over the top guy from the future who's trying to save the world. And he is so good in this movie. He's so charismatic. He brings such a good deadpan humor that I've always loved. So I always like seeing him in movies like this. The whole ensemble is really good. The two standout side performances, I would say, were Haley Lou Richardson, who I told you a peek into her origin story and how she got here. But there's even more things that you learn about her throughout that makes her a very interesting character. And Juno Temple, as I said, her character deals more with the school shooting side of things. And it was my favorite, like 10 to 15 minute sequence of the movie exploring her origin story and why she was basically chosen to be on the resistance team. I think she did such a good job in this movie as well. The score is really good. When the movie does deliver the sci-fi action scenes, I think they're done very well. Most of this movie doesn't feel too cheap. There are some special effects I thought were lacking, especially in the third act of the movie. But for the most part, nothing really like distracted me, took me out of the film. I just think these are the type of movies I wish were being made more, where this movie's tackling so many themes. And we live in a world today where so many people don't want to be preached to when they go to the movies. They want to escape. And I find this movie really fascinating because it's handling so many different big topics in our world, but it's not trying to preach anything. It's not trying to give you 10-minute speeches of why our society sucks and why we need to do things better. No, it's using our society and just poking fun, really giving us, are we really going to turn into this? Are we really like this as a society today? Is this so unrealistic to where things are heading now? Instead of characters monologuing about what's wrong. That's my biggest problem with movies these days. Sometimes they just overly preach ideas and themes that they want the audience to believe in. This movie is not doing it. It's just saying this is what society is, and it's either up to you to think this is where you want society to go down, or do you want things to change? So I had a really good time with this movie. It's a lot of different genres. It's comedy, it's dark humor, it's serious, it's thrilling, it has sci-fi action, has all of it bundled into one. I do think the movie at times is definitely too bloated. It shouldn't be like 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I said there was some CGI lacking in the third act, but this is definitely one of my favorite movies of 2026 so far. I'm giving it a 4.5, guys, out of 5. I am going 87% for good luck, have fun, don't die. So I know your thoughts on this movie, guys, down in the comment section down below. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon.